epileptic fit with each unit, and then they were like,
Yeah. Yep.
So, also, there was less lying in the Donner Party about what happened. I mean, the Donner Party, in my notes, I referred to it as another name for it is, or when everything that can go wrong does go wrong.
Fair enough.
And that is probably as that's a good way to look at the Donner Party. Is they're the result of tragedy after tragedy, and if maybe they were spared a couple of them, they would have gotten through the mountains just in time and not lost anybody due to, inclement weather or whatever. But just, you collect enough bad luck, and sooner or later, there's nothing you can do. So, my final thoughts are, this is interesting to me because, like I said, the taboo on cannibalism is pretty big. And there's a reason it is, but at the same time, these things happen, they're parts of history that we know
What
about.
are you gonna do about it, honestly?
Yeah.
You can't go back in time just to change people for, protecting themselves or trying to,
So my final
eat other
thoughts
people
are,
to survive.
my final thoughts are, I hope you've enjoyed the episode. If this has been something that's been a trigger for you, I apologize. You can certainly join us next week when we're going to be covering the Landers Theater and Thespian Hall, a couple of haunted showrooms here in Missouri.
Excellent. I like our haunted episodes.
Yep. But, yeah, so do you have any final thoughts you want to share other than, your brilliant analogy on Packard? Because I never thought about that. You're right. This day and age, he'd be afforded a little more courtesy.
Well, I mean, we learn things constantly and continue to learn things, and
As our generation is recently, I'm sure they'd find a different way and be less stupid about it. Because I feel like people in the old age might, since they didn't have technology or somebody who would speak up for them because they were pretty much all kind of dumb in the brain. Oh, I might be dumb in the brain right now. I have no clue. But
no, I see what you're saying. Yeah, they didn't have advocates for people that had illnesses back then.
Yeah.
And they didn't. You're right. Other than their family, and I don't know. I mean, history didn't. At least I didn't see what history said had become of his family.
right.
mm-hmm.
So, well, I want to say goodbye to our listeners. Thank you again for listening. Without you, we couldn't do what we do.
And we appreciate that because we like to do this show.
Sorry if I was a little quiet today.
It's okay, Krysta. You don't feel well. It's okay. You get better. That's all we care about. I also want to thank Bill Barrett, who does our theme music. That's for those of you who are interested in theme music. It's Bill Berendt, BEHRENDT at sbcglobal.net. Send him an email. He will happily do your musical stuff. Oddly enough, that does bring up a point. So we did our show last week, and we get a direct message on Twitter from a musician who's like, I listen to your show, and I like your show, and I do your guys' music, and an original intro and outro for this mount and that mount. And I'm like, you obviously don't listen to our show, because I don't think an episode's gone by where I haven't thanked Bill for this intro.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, also thanks to Paige Elmore.
Wait, so he's asking you if you could buy it, or if he could...
No, he wants me to buy intro and outro music from him, as opposed to what we've had from Bill for 81 episodes.
Sir, we understand you need to make money, but we appreciate your offer, but this guy has stuck to us, and we would like to keep it that way.
What? That's just it. Why would you then reach out to us and say, hey, I'll do it for this amount, when you say you've listened to our show? Well, we have 81 episodes, all with the same theme song, going in and coming out.
Yeah, exactly.
And I just feel
and
like...
it is your festive ringtone on your phone as well.
Yeah, and I just feel like he was kind of trying to lie to us. And I'm just like, no, I won't take your lie. Thanks to Paige for our artwork. Paige Elmore, Reverie True Crime. Thank you, Paige.
Thank you, Paige.
Thanks to Aaron Gnurk of the Big Dumb Fun Show, who promotes us locally. Thank you, Aaron. Also, wanted to do some shout outs to a few people that I just love, and they're in our Pocket Family group. Isabel, the newest member, thank you very much. Of course, Caleb from the Paranormal Burrito, Juju from It Goes Down in the PM, Valentine, I'm not sure which her show is, but she's awesome. Yeah, just want to reach out and say hi to all of those. Oh, and Jeff from Verboten Furion, because Jeff is crazy in the face, and I like him for that reason. Yeah.
And of course, our friends over at Drunk Theory.
Our friends at Drunk Theory, Kate at Ignorance with Bliss. Yeah. So, just a lot of good pods out there.
You should check them all out if you have the time.
Check them all out if you have the time. All right. Well, yeah, make sure you follow us on Instagram and Pinterest. Krysta and I both do the show-themed content on our Instagrams.
Most of the time.
Also follow us on Twitter, FCrystalline, FamPlot, Mom Laura, and of course the show Twitter at plot_family. Join our Facebook group, and join us next week as we, like I said, we look into the Landers Theater and Thespian Hall.
Cool. Bye.
Bye.